Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. So I'm bringing you guys the like I promised, the other variations of my Daniel decks that I made. These decks are more for fun. I still think the deck with the infection that I showed on a few previous videos, with the damage, that's the best one. But these are for fun, and you can still win with them. I don't think I've ever lost with these. So they're still pretty strong, but they're just more in a gimmicky kind of fun way to play, you know? So this one I have the energy. It's all focused on energy. The mod that I'm focusing here on is the energy, the viral mod for the energy leech. And as far as you see the equipment there, I'm just going over everything here so you guys can see. I'm using the vampirism so I can get health back and stay alive longer that way. So I can, because I'm constantly hitting them, so I'm gonna be getting energy out of that. And I think I have the no knockback there as well. So you see the buffs there, the equipment, I have the two reactors. That mod, the equilibrium mod there on the special cards is very key as well. Now you see, this build is really all about you want to have some kind of virus there. You see I have the virus for taking less damage. You definitely want to have that. I have that level 3. And then you have those two reactors so you can get the energy super quick. And finally you're left with 1 point. So that's up to you. You can use anything you want. I'm using here the extra health on the core, but it really doesn't matter that equipment because it's only 1 point. So I mean, use whatever you want, which feels better there. So you see these guys, they're kind of high level as well, but except the Martin there. I think I kind of play around with them just so I can show you guys the build. I don't think I actually won the game super quick. Cause cause like I said, these builds are kind of fun, but if you play Daniel properly, they're still, because of the knockback especially, they're kind of strong still, So you can definitely win most games. So you see the idea here. I have a few. The idea behind the deck here. The reason why I have usually on my builds, the other builds, I have all the skinny guys. I don't really have the tough zombies, because they're too expensive, and and usually the survivors, they try to ignore the zombies, so spawning a tough zombie in comparison to a skinny zombie, if both of them is gonna get ignored, is much better that you have the skinny one. So but the reason on this build why I'm using the stronger creatures here, like the armored one and the fat one, is simply because I'm using less viruses on my equipment than I usually do. So the creatures, the skinny ones are gonna be, see, they're kind of super weak with a single virus there. So that's kind of the reason why I have the tough ones, because that's gonna up my health. It gets really tough for them to deal with them. And also because, like I said, this is all about energy build. It's still not that hard to keep the heavy cost going, simply because you're constantly getting the energy back when you control the creatures. Right here, they all four of them together. So, but the idea here, you see, I also have regen combined with the vampirism there on my passive perk. It helps a lot with you staying up, so you can get the energy. Here, he's on me from the preset here, so he doesn't have the viral mod on him. But at this point, my viral mod is active, so every zombie that I spawn now is gonna start giving me energy. And you see, like that, you just bite him, so I got I got 2 energy from that. And these zombies are not on the affected by the viral mod, so especially when you jump with the dealer like that, if you can get a grab with the energy leech, it gives you a lot of energy back. But this build is really, even if you somehow the survivors are so good that they manage to go through all this and they don't die before area 3. When it gets to area 3 is really where the fun begins, because the energy just get really crazy because of the equilibrium mod. I will definitely show you guys on this video when we get to area 3, so you guys can see just how fast the energy recharges. So that's really the idea here. You just want to control the zombies and bite them as much as you can, get time away, just smack them. Because the fun thing with the build here is really just the energy. I mean, if you want, I wouldn't. I bet you could even wait to just let the survivors go through area 1 and 2 for free, and you only start playing on area 3. And I don't. I reckon you could still win that way, simply because of how ridiculous the energy gets on area 3. It's really hard for them to just stay alive, essentially, because it's It's just too much spam zombies, and you're controlling them, so they're also very strong and everything. You see, they also have infection here because of my buffs, and also you see, I notice I have the infected creatures on the deck as well, just so I can spread the infection better. So it takes their time away, you know, a lot quicker. Because if you don't have infection on the creatures, it's night and day difference in terms of the time they get by killing the creatures and how much they lose. You see, like this, because of the no knockback, I can get a lot of hits there. So you definitely want to use the no knockback. It's kind of key for all the builds on Daniel. I actually made a I'm working on a new build. I think it's already ready, but I haven't recorded a video with it yet. With it yet, which is a build for damage. That you know, that kind of one bite damage build. It's my version of it, so I'll definitely post it here soon. I kind of made a new build for a net as well that I'll be showcasing soon. So you see right there, they managed to get to area 2, but with barely, you know, just on 1 minute there. So it's kind of still in the advantage for me here, considering they start with 5 minutes, so they only have 3 now. So they lost 2 minutes on area 1 essentially. If they lose 2 minutes here again, they're just gonna have 1 minute on area 3. You see, I'm using a preset for infectious zombies as well. It sucks that the preset zombies are not affected by the Vira mod, but it is what it is. So here I'm just kind of waiting for them to. I know, you know, it's kind of easy to win at this point because they have so many little time. But I'm just kind of not trying so hard because I actually want to get to area 3 just so I can. Because I was thinking about recording the video when I was playing this game, so I just really wanted to get to area 3 at least, so I could show the how crazy the energy gets, the energy recharge. And if you have the skinny zombies, the span gets even worse with this build, obviously, because they're cheaper than the fat ones, right? You see the zombies are still dying somewhat pretty quickly, even though they have the virus. Just goes to show that how much you actually need that virus, because if they're dying this fast without the virus, imagine with I mean, sorry, if they're dying this fast with the virus, imagine without the virus how fast it would be. So not a good idea. And here I think I'm gonna try a sneaky grab here, and I got it. No, I guess I went through her or something. I'm kind of just messing around at this point. You see, I have Mr. X as well. I could use it at any point, but I don't want him to. I don't want to win right now. I want him to get to area 3, so I'm kind of messing around here. You see the skinny zombie would have never survived that, but because I have the fat one, he can take it. So yeah, I'm not gonna use Mr. X yet. I'm not trying to win here at this point. Just really stalling, so I can showcase the area 3 with this build. I have the clone as well. The clone is really meant for the dealer. It's really what it's meant for. But you can use on the other creatures if you want as well. You see right here, I noticed they're kind of getting the control back, so I kind of step up in my game here and use Mr. X. Because I don't want them to actually win, you know. I want them to go to area 3, but I don't want them to go with that much time on the clock, so. So Jill is down there, so that's pretty much gonna get me 30 seconds here. Tyrone is so strong. So now they're kind of spread out, so I can't really. No one's going for the heal on the Jill, so you see right now I'm just gonna leave Mr. X because I don't want, like I said, I don't want them to lose right now, so I need to kind of slow down a bit. I got the mod there for extra energy, as you saw there as well. If you take all of that to area 3, it gets pretty stupid how fast you can recharge energy. You see how strong the zombie is. I have the regen as well. And another reason why the zombies are getting killed so quickly, I noticed this shotgun is really overpowered, man. I don't know the name for it. I think it's W something, but after they buffed it with like the damage is more consistent, it gets really overpowered. Like the survivors like never run out of ammo with it. It's kind of crazy, and they just the knockback that you get from that weapon is ridiculous. So it's like constantly knockback after knockback. There's like 1,000 damage every shot. So I was playing a game the other day. I think it was Spencer or something. It was just crazy. I couldn't even move. But the zombie would just keep getting fucking like knockback after knockback. You see again here. I'm just messing around here. I let them start my camera so he can get a little bit more time. Cause I really want them to get to area 3 so I can show you guys the energy how it gets. And here finally they're gonna make it. So maybe I'll get him through with 0 seconds. So I'm gonna try to give a little bit more time here. Tyrone's almost dead there. Okay, so now the fun begins. Okay, guys, this build is really the main fun of this build is really when it gets to area 3. Like you can recharge energy pretty much as fast as if the door was open almost. So I still have the mod there for the energy. Just okay. So check out how fast the energy gets there. It's like every 2 seconds or so you get the you see now it's green, not green, sorry, white. Because it's essentially as fast as when the door is open. It's ridiculous. Look at that. It's pretty funny. You can just like spam everything that you want essentially, and you can control the zombie as well. Like you can spawn like I don't know like 5 zombies, and then you control one that's like no knockback and everything. It gets pretty tough for them to deal with everything, because they still gotta deal with the core and everything. So. And you see, because the equilibrium mod, it recovers, like, it's based on the price of the other cards in your hand. So if you have, because but the mods, they still count as a card. So because you have the 10 mod there for the discount, and you also have the Viro mod, which is 8, it already makes that alone makes it go to like almost the yellow, not yellow, sorry, the white level of recharge there on the arrows and everything. So right here, I'm still kind of messing up a bit because I don't want to try to win so quickly here, but I could just spam like a bunch of creatures and then control one of them, or I could just use Mr. X as well, and it would be kind of easy to finish the game here at this point. You see, it's just kind of crazy how fast you can recharge. It's pretty much max speed recharge. You could even try using but it wouldn't work, right? But you could try using the green mod. But at that point, you wouldn't be able to use the Viro mod or something. You wouldn't be able to use a discount or something because it would be 4 mods in your hand. It would be too much. So they managed to destroy here with like 1 second left. So I mean, at this point, I know there's not much they can do here. It's really having some fun. Because of the infection, it helps a lot with taking their time away also. So now, because I already showed how fast the energy gets, kind of time to finish this, right? So let's get Mr. X out. Get some kills here. And that's GG. But yeah, once it gets to area 3, it's really tough to deal with, man. It's kind of really tough. Daniel becomes like a Spencer almost because of how fast the energy recharges. But yeah, guys, that's the energy build. That's the whole idea behind it. You just essentially just get a zombie because you have no knockback. It's kind of easy to get the grabs going as well, which give you a lot of energy back with the energy leech. And the idea is really just to spam here, and essentially you're playing like a, you're just spawning and going after them, spawning, going after them. That's the idea. And once you get to area 3, you just get all that crazy spam, and you can control a creature in between all the other ones. So guys, that's the energy build for Daniel. See you guys on the next one. Take care.